It's time for another reading vlog, and I'm here to bring you everything that is going on this week in my life. So yeah, let's get into it. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie, better known as Reading with Katie Louise, and I'm here to bring you yet another reading vlog. So firstly, happy Sunday, welcome to another vlog. And yeah, I'm going to try and do better this week and try and film a bit more content, but we'll see how that goes. I realised last week how hard it is to actually film content, or how shy I am at filming content, shall we say. But let's get on to my plans for today. It is Sunday, so of course I'm going live over on TikTok to do some reading sprints, and my intention is to read Out of the Woods by Kate Wiley. And to be quite honest, I'm hoping I can get a good chunk of it done today and nearly finished, because I am starting a read along with the guys over on TikTok this week, so you can just see the book hidden there. So I do kind of want to get it finished today, if not early tomorrow. I have got quite a quiet week ahead, so the content may look very much the same, but I am having a chilled week, doing all the different things I love doing, playing on my Switch, reading, audiobooking, trying to get organised. I am having a lovely sister day this week, which is exciting, but yeah, back to Sunday, I digress. So yeah, Out of the Woods is the plan. I will hopefully get a good chunk of that done, and as I always do on a Sunday morning, now I'm back into the swing of things. I've been listening to my audiobook, and that is The Wasp Trap by Mark Edwards. Well, it's picked up to say the least. However, I am a little bit undecided. I have about an hour left to go. May or may not listen to that today. I haven't decided yet. I feel like I want to get it done purely because on Audible, it doesn't tell you what percentage of the way through you are through the book. So I have to calculate that for my pages read. So it is a bit of a nightmare. And the same thing has now been going on for probably since about the 30% mark. And I'm now at like the 80-90% mark. Nothing much has changed. So I'm still undecided about how I feel about this book. There is drama, I will say that, but I'm just not sure if it's been too much drama. But we'll see how the rest of that goes. That is today's plan. I am going to film because I'm doing a readathon in a couple of weeks' time, so I'm going to go and film the content for that. But yeah, come with me as I read today. Maybe play a bit of Dreamlight Valley, who knows? But yeah, let's have another fantastic week, guys, and yeah, let's get into it. And happy Monday. New week. We're on week 4 of the school holidays, guys. Week 4. What happened to the first 3 weeks? That's flown. Anywho, let's talk about yesterday. It was a mammoth day. I read well over 300 pages. And yeah, I managed to finish Out of the Woods by Kate Wiley, and wow, it ended up being a really good book. I did end up rating it, I think 4.25 stars. My review will go out on release day, but yeah, wow. Like, such a good and enjoyable book. Like, I'm sad the series has come to an end, but I think she's hinted that Margot Phelan's coming back in a new series, so I'm quite excited to see that. Things have changed, things have happened, so yeah. And then the other book I listened to was The Wasp Trap by Mark Edwards, and I'm about an hour left to go, so yeah, may or may not try and finish that today. I don't know. I haven't really got much capacity for my audiobook. My plans have changed today, so I had all morning and I was going to do a bit of housework. But my friend's texted she's free, so we're going out for coffee. So I thought, do you know what, sod it, it's fine. There is no rush to get my audiobooks done. I want to enjoy it. I'm on the last hour, still don't know how I feel about the book. It's not the best thriller I've ever read. Like, it's full of drama, but I just feel like the same thing's been happening for like far too many pages, but we'll see. And then I actually did decide to pick up another book, and that is Thunderhead by Neal Shusterman. Now, I only read 55 pages of this. And if you don't know, I mean, by the time this goes out, it's probably too late, but I have got a buddy read up on Storygraph, and it is until the end of August, but I probably will have finished this by the end of the week. I have a lot of time to read this week. This is book 2 in the Scythe series, so I'm super excited to get stuck into it. I'm already 55 pages in. I didn't read for very long either. It is quick and easy to read. The chapters aren't particularly short. I just think it's just a really like flowing book, and already lots has happened. So that takes me on to today, and I am going live this afternoon for 3 hours, so I do intend to get a good chunk of that like read. As I said, I'm going out for coffee with a friend this morning, so won't be reading there, but yeah, I will be picking that up and I will be doing a bit of a buddy read. But yeah, exciting week ahead, guys. Come with me on hopefully a fun-filled week. I say that and then forget to film content, but yeah, that's my Monday catch up and I'll see you all soon. Good morning and happy Tuesday. I am very much looking forward to a day of brunch with the sis and just a general day with my sister, which will be nice. But I just want to talk to you quickly about yesterday. I did read Thunderhead by Neil Schusterman and I got to the halfway point. So I'm currently at page 247. Now, I read nearly 200 pages of that yesterday. It is a quick and easy read, to say the least. I am enjoying it to no end. I didn't film me reading it. I was live for 3.5 hours and then I read it in bed, and trying to get content when I'm wrapped up in a pregnancy pillow is ridiculously hard. But that does take me very nicely on to today, and I will hopefully be picking up Thunderhead later on today. As I said, I am super busy today, so I am going to try and read it tonight with some reading sprints with a fellow book talker and booktuber, and that is Molly, so I will hopefully be reading that in the sprints. This morning I have had my audiobook on, and that was The Wasp Trap by Mark Edwards. Now my plan is to try and finish that today. So that will take priority over Thunderhead because I've got about 20 minutes left and I can't leave it there. I just stopped so that I could go live and have a chinwag. I like how my postie is just coming up the middle of the cars. Beautiful. Don't know why I didn't walk up the path like every other human being. Anywho, that was a very random part of my chat. So yeah, that is the plan for today. I won't be reading much today, I don't think, just because I have got a super busy day ahead. But who knows how the day is going to go. We're just going to go with the flow. But yeah, that is today. It's a lot shorter than normal because, yeah, I read one book yesterday. I haven't done much today and probably won't be doing much today. But hopefully I'll bring you a bit more content. And yeah, I'm going to go out for brunch with this now, and I'll speak to you all soon. And happy Wednesday. This is going to be the quickest video I've probably filmed as I'm on my way to the seaside for the day, so I will be bringing you with me. Obviously it is for family time, so I don't know where like the content's going to be, but we're going to give it a good go. Quick chat about yesterday. Sorry, I'm out of puff from just like getting ready. It is like 7 AM, we are setting off really early. But yeah, on to yesterday. I did finish The Wasp Trap by Mark Edwards and the ending was pretty good. I'm still unsure what to rate it, so I've kind of left it. I'm going to review it either tonight or tomorrow. And I did read a little bit of Thunderhead, but I read about 30-40 pages. I didn't read much yesterday. I was so busy, I didn't have time to read. So yeah, it was a busy day, didn't read much, but yeah. So I'm on my way now to go to the seaside, bring you with me and we'll see what we read. Tonight I will be reading Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange. How much I don't know, it depends what time I get back. I am meant to be hosting book club, so hopefully I'm back by 7. If I'm not, I could be hosting from the car. We'll give it a go. But yeah, that's the plan for today and I will catch you all very, very soon. day. This, I'm not going to lie to you, is a very late like introduction vlog for the day. It is actually going up to 5 p.m. You can probably hear the fan in the background. It is insanely hot in the UK, and yeah, I have just come off my reading sprints. I'm about to finish Thunderhead by Neal Shusterman, which is super exciting. But I just wanted to quickly talk about yesterday. The content you literally got was purely like seaside based. Unfortunately, I did not pick up a book all day yesterday, but then on the other side of that, I had the best day and I didn't have time. I was out of the house from 7:30 a.m. until 10 p.m. I did not have time to pick up a book. I cannot read when I sit in the car because this girl gets very, very travel sick. So yeah, I had a day away from reading and I'm absolutely fine with that. Now obviously I've just mentioned that this has been my plan for the day, so you're just going to have me reading, probably this. But yeah, I might try and play some Dreamlight later. I'm potentially thinking about starting The Good Samaritan by John Marrs if I have time tonight, as I am about 30 pages off finishing the end of this and it has been one heck of a book. But yeah, that is my Thursday plan. It's a bit late in the day to be telling you my plan, but I have just spent 3 hours reading on live and I probably will read a bit again tonight. So yeah, it's been a chill day and I will catch you all again tomorrow. Good morning and happy Saturday. I'm going to apologise. I've skipped from Thursday to Saturday. Yesterday was a bit of a whirlwind of a day. So I did read and I will get onto that in a second, but I just completely forgot to film content. I got up, I did the housework, I was still in my PJs, which not video appropriate, shall we say. So by the time I'd done the cleaning, I was absolutely sweating buckets because it was like 27 degrees here. And so I went straight for a shower. Did that, got a phone call from my sister, ended up gaming with her for 3 hours, straight to the food shop. Yeah, the day just went by and I realised I hadn't filmed anything and I just thought, do you know what, it's one day, but I will talk to you about what I read yesterday. And I did actually have a really good reading day. So I put my audiobook on from the minute that I woke up, and I did listen to about 122 pages of that, and that is The Six Murders of Daphne St Clair. This is my last arc to read and I'm fully caught up. So this actually released back in June. I really like the podcast style of this. Like I say, I listened to 122 pages, and I did actually listen to a good chunk of that this morning. I don't know how much, I haven't looked, but I have had it on while I've done a few jobs this morning again, because I have done a few bits with me being up super duper early. The other book I started yesterday was The Good Samaritan by John Marrs, and it is on my August TBR, and I got about 50 pages in and I have continued to read that this morning. I am very, very intrigued. So yeah, it wasn't a bad reading day. I did spend 3 hours on Dreamlight Valley. That's fine because I got a bit of quality sis time, even if it was over the phone. So yeah, the other plan for me today, I have obviously mentioned the other two books, but the other plan for me today is to actually pick up Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange. So it is a book club pick, which I did mention earlier in this video, like vlog, that I didn't get a chance to read for book club. However, I went to open it to read that before I started The Good Samaritan, and the first chapter was 23 minutes long, so it was too hot for me to fully commit to that. So I might try and read some of that today. That is the plan. We'll see how that goes. It is on my Kindle, but that's just a long chapter, guys. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm just hopping out to post a parcel now from Vinted, and yeah, then I'm going to come back, either game or read until my other half gets up, and then it's time to start like clearing out cupboards and things for the nursery, which is exciting. So yeah, busy day ahead, guys. There won't be much content, but I will bring you an end of day update, as obviously this is the last day of the vlog. These vlogs are flying by, guys, but yeah, that's my update. I need to film a couple of reviews before I head out, and I will catch you all soon. Hi guys, this is the end of the reading vlog. It is Sunday morning. However, yesterday did not go to plan. I feel like this week has just been a not going to plan week. The reading vlogs are hit and miss, guys. I don't know how long I'll keep doing them. I just I think I'm baby braining them, honestly. Like, I've been out of the routine of this for so long that I just forget. Anywho, I will quickly talk about what I read Saturday. So I started strong in the morning with The Good Samaritan by John Marrs, and I think I read a good few pages of that. About 40 I think I read yesterday. I did also read a little bit while the football was on, so there is a little bit of footage of that. But I did start strong by staying in bed, and it's not something I can normally do, but I am trying to get into the habit of when I'm not working, getting up and, yeah, just staying in bed, but getting up, but like sitting up in bed and reading instead of getting up and doing jobs. I did read a little bit of Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange, and I loved the first like quarter of this book, and I'm on to the second quarter. I want to get it read before book club next week, but the first chapter I read was 16 minutes long, but what, you know, wasn't too bad. Second chapter was 23 minutes long, and in all honesty, I didn't really see the point of it. I was struggling to get through it, so I had to stop there because I don't want to, A, make myself slump, but B, I'm enjoying the book, so I don't want to start hating the book because they're super long chapters. So I've sort of left it there, and I will pick it up again, maybe today, depending how much I get through. Anyway, that's another reading vlog, but I'm hoping that that will be done by next Wednesday. And then the final book I want to talk about is The Six Murders of Daphne Sinclair. I put this on while I did a few jobs yesterday, and I read another like 80 odd pages. I'm now halfway through. I don't see the point to it, but it's still quite good. It's a podcast style book, so I'm enjoying that aspect of it. There is a bit of secrecy behind it, but it's not the thrillers I'm used to. But it's not that I'm not enjoying it, but yeah. That's just where I'm at. But thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm going to go and start filming next week's vlog now, 2 seconds after this. But thank you so much for joining me. And if you like these kind of vlogs, or you just generally like bookish content, then hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for joining me. Have a great week.